375-2872. Ken, welcome to the program.
Hi, Dr. Laura. How are you?
Good, Ken. Thank you. What's happening?
Good. Thanks for taking my call. I just wanted to get your take on an issue that I have with my wife that we got into a discussion with last night. It's about being an individual sports team fanatic to the point of I don't know how to put it. Just basically having some serious passion about your home team, your hometown football team. To the point where when you're watching a game, you might get a little more animated than you normally would, with, either frustrated or happy, but in this case, very frustrated, to the point that you might, yell, scream, do things that you normally do during a football game. My wife does not understand my passion for the team. And which is understandable. I don't expect her to be, as passionate as I am. Now, I want to go back to about 35 years ago. We've been married for 35 years. But we had a discussion just last night about something that happened 35 years ago when we first got married, where I got a little overreactive toward a certain football game I was watching. Now, I want to make clear there's no gambling, there's no betting, there's nothing of that stuff. It's just your hometown football team that you're passionate about. That's all it was. They were having a very tight game. It was very rough, and there was a lot of yelling and screaming. And obviously, I think it upset my wife. She wasn't used to seeing me in that manner. So one of my first questions is how detrimental could that be to the health of a marriage if, leading to my second question, after the game was over, I understand that I upset her. She went to bed early. I went in and I kind of gave her an apologize, saying that I was overreacting during the game. However, if you're passionate about your individual football team,
No. You're not pushing the passionate with me. You become abusive toward the team you care about.
Okay.
Think about that. If you're yelling angrily, then you've become an abusive fan. There's one thing if they garble the ball for you to go, oh, geez, oh, no. Well, and there's another thing. Just, sir, do you want to fix your marriage or not?
Yes, of course.
Well, then listen to what I'm saying. You've become abusive, and it's a turnoff to her, and it worries her. She doesn't like it. That's not passion.
Okay.
That's you identifying sort of narcissistically that the team has to perform, and it makes you, as a passionate fan, something better.
All right. I can understand that, but I'm not.
You're abusive
I want to know
to your team. You're abusive to your team. I'm going to keep repeating that until you absorb it.
Okay.
You call it passion. I call it abusive.
Okay. How can I fix that? I mean, I don't want to give up watching a sport. This goes.
You have to give it up. You can't. That's like a parent saying, "I can't beat the kids." Then why be a parent?
Right.
You can't watch a game with some compassion, disappointed compassion. You have to react with anger and rage and disappointment and frustration. Your ass isn't out there on the field, sir. I wonder what people would think about if you were playing. Come on. Where do you get off projecting your greatness by virtue of how your team does? That's sad.
Okay.
It's arrogant and it's abusive. And I'm not going to fix it in the next 2 minutes, but you have to stop justifying your bad behavior, a little bit sadistic, by calling it passion. Sports teams don't need passion like you.
Okay.
That's not supporting them.
Yeah, I guess.
That's punishing them because they are letting you personally down. We could spend another half an hour going into your history, how being let down is an issue for you, if you'd like to pursue that.
Yeah. That might be of some interest, yeah. That might be. That's one of the questions I'm wondering is why am I so, all right, I won't use the word anymore.
Because being let down is a very difficult feeling for you.
Yes, it is. Always has been.
Yeah, well, tell me about that. Minus the football.
More to the point where I am worried about letting people down. I mean, if we get to that extent, I don't have great self-esteem at all. So therefore, I don't have demands of my football team, but yet.
Yes, you do. That's where you take it out. Your hurt, anger, frustration is taken out there in a relatively safe place. But it's not safe for your wife.
Okay.
And it's not fixing the hurt that's in your body.
Okay. All right. Well, that's interesting. That's something that I should definitely, or have not considered, but I should start thinking about.
Yes, I think so.
Okay. All right. Well, I appreciate your take on this. I really do.
You're welcome. And after you think about it a while, if you want to call me back, I'm here. Okay?
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome. Sometimes we have to do these things in parts. So all this about the football team is really all this about something hurt in his heart. My number, 1-800-375-2872. Okay. If you're a new listener to my program here on Sirius XM Triumph Channel 111, or even if you've tuned in for a long time, please consider joining the Dr. Laura family. It's free, and you'll get our Daily Dose newsletter, which keeps you informed and entertained with stories and photos and audio, as well as giving you our popular call of the day before we post it to the public. You'll be able to easily participate in our occasional sweepstakes and giveaways, too. If you're a family member, you'll also get several audio gifts on your birthday. So sign up for the Dr. Laura family by clicking on the pink Join My Family link at drlaura.com on the right side of the homepage. That's drlaura.com. Click on my Join My Family on the upper right-hand side of the page. So we are revving up right now for the top of the hour break. So if you've started thinking about something on a deeper level, like with our last caller, it isn't passion for a team. It's hurt inside him. That's just the symptomatic manifestation of it, but not the central cause or meaning of it. And I hope he's going to think about it some more and then call me back, actually. Meanwhile, during the break, you can call in and talk to Dan. He's all alone, so yeah, call him. And he'll screen you beautifully, and you'll come on and we'll be able to be helpful to you. Meanwhile, you can follow me at Dr. Laura on Facebook, at Dr. Laura Program on Instagram. Now go do the right thing.
Experience the power